We've moved from North Wales to the east coast of Scotland, to the Archerfield Links just outside the capital, Edinburgh. It really is a very impressive setup indeed. 2 courses. The championship will be staged on the Fidra course, designed by the former European Tour player DJ Russell. The young Korean Ji-Hae Lee held the lead after 2 rounds in this 54-hole event at 2 under par. Only she and the experienced English player Trish Johnson under par with a round to go. Garrett, Coakley, Walker, Croce and Bullion all at 1 over par. Scottish interest a little further down through Vicky Lane and Vary Mackay, as well as Crystal Caithness, tied for 18th. Into the final round then, and it was the Frenchwoman, Virginie Lagoutte-clement, who started very well indeed. This, an eagle putt at the second, the par 5. Didn't make the eagle, but a good birdie to get her back to just 1 over par. This is Lee, the 27-year-old Korean based in Orlando. Not a good start though for the 27-year-old Yale University graduate. It was a double bogey at the first. Trish Johnson looking for her 20th career win, her 17th on the European Tour. This for eagle at the 6th. In it goes, and suddenly Johnson has the lead at 3 under par. An eagle at the 6th was quickly followed by a birdie at the 7th. Trish Johnson 4 under and looking good. As for Clement, this for an eagle at the 11th. That would have been handy, but the birdie will do. She moves to 2 under as well. 4 years since her last tour win in Finland, but in contention here in Scotland. Coakley, meanwhile, looking to keep it going at the 11th. And does. Coakley now 3 under par. But it would all go horribly wrong for the Irishwoman at 15. A poor second shot, a horrible lie to the right of this difficult par 4. And in the end, she had this putt for a triple bogey. And that wasn't the end of it. A quadruple bogey followed by a double bogey and a bogey. She dropped 7 shots in 3 holes to disappear off the leaderboard. Clement, meanwhile, had bogey 12, 13 and 14. She thought she was out of it too, but saves par at the last to set the clubhouse target at 1 over par. Johnson, meanwhile, at the 17th, this for par. It's a dropped shot in the worsening weather conditions, and Johnson now needs a birdie to win and a par to force a playoff with Clement. Sophie Walker too finishing well. This for par at the 18th, needs to go in. She leaves it short. She slips to 2 over par. In the end, it comes down to Trish Johnson with this 15-footer for a par at the last and a playoff. But it stays above ground, and the watching Clement is our new champion. Congratulated by Trish Johnson. She was 4 behind at the start of the day. That really is a very impressive performance, and a 1-shot victory for the Frenchwoman over Pace, Walker and Johnson, who all share second. A little further down, another good week for Christelle Bullion, the young Dutch woman. 2nd last week, 12th this week. As for Clement, 4 years on from her last win, she was delighted to win because in the last 4 tournaments she had missed the cut. She said her game wasn't good, morale was low, but it's great to win in Scotland. The traditional Scottish piper leads our new champion, Virginie Lagoutte-clement, into the presentation ceremony. Her 3rd European Tour win, and the winner's check from the sponsor. Leanne Pace, a winner last week, 2nd this week, so she takes over at the top of the Henderson money list, ahead of Melissa Reid. The 2011 Solheim Cup standings too, showing Virginie Lagoutte-clement coming in 4th place, but there's still a year to go. And in the Rolex Women's Rankings, we have a new number 1, Ai Miyazato of Japan, after her win in the LPGA Safeway Classic. It's the happy family Clement, though, who are celebrating in Scotland.